Alright you guys, we're actually going to go back a little bit, back a year or two. Today we're going to take a look at Steampunk Batman. I'd like to comment that this is honestly one of the coolest looking figures ever made. Kind of a fun story behind it. Around when I got this guy, I wasn't really, this is kind of when I was starting to get into Funko figures a bit more, and I don't know why I was in Hot Topic. It's really, I don't really go there that often, but I was passing through looking for some Assassin's Creed figures. When I saw this guy, I remember sort of immediately thinking, okay, I need that. That is awesome. Let's actually zoom in a little bit. There we go. But I remember thinking, this is one of the coolest figures there is. And I thought I had taped it up so it would be protected, but hey, since it isn't, that means we can review it. Let's crack him open and have a look. So if you can't tell by the sticker, which should be pretty obvious, he's a Hot Topic exclusive. Pretty sure I mentioned that already, but he's not part of any other set. He's literally just Steampunk Batman. It's like this is the only one in this collection. So technically I do own a full collection of something, but you get my point. I'm not even going to comment on the number this time because, look, it's a single one, it's like an exclusive. Better to not judge it. Try not to damage the flap as little as I can. Whoop. There we go. I actually never took him out until now. Oh, what do you know? He actually... Okay, so I kind of did some research after the last episode, the Shredder review, and I found that there's a pretty, that only some of Funko's figures are bobbleheads. This one isn't. But that doesn't change the fact that it's honestly one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. Let's have a good long look at him. Let's let this come into focus. Let's start at the top. All the details of the stitching along the top of the cowl, moving around the back to here, down, around. Like, they put so much detail into it. Look at the goggles. I'm not sure if it'll pick it up, but when it comes into focus, they actually put little creases and cracks and indents on the goggles. That's not wear or tear or scratches or scuffs. It was put there intentionally. Moving down, we can see that it's a very unique type of bat suit. Take a look at the corner up at the top when it comes into focus. See? Sorry about that. Then looking down at the belt, you actually see all the little details they've added to it. It's beautiful. I even really like the three knives that are just on the side. Flipping around to the back, and it's got a pretty awesome cape design. You know, it's got that traditional Batman sort of spikes along the bottom cape. He's got the traditional Batman style boots, and he just looks like he's ready for a fight. Now, I probably should clarify, I don't know anything about steampunk. I am not a member of any steampunk community. I don't understand what steampunk is. If someone out there enjoys steampunk, could you please let me know what it is and how it works, because it seems interesting, but I know nothing about it. So, if you're expecting me to dive in like, oh, in the steampunk community, this would not work because blah 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 concurs with blah blah blah, I'm not doing that because I don't know anything about it. What I do know is that this thing will be cool to have now that the new DC animated movie coming out, Gotham by Gaslight, will feature a steampunk-style Batman. Kinda wish they had gone with more like this design than the one in the movie, but who knows, I just saw the trailer, so maybe they will have something more like this in the movie. I'm pretty sure at this point, if what I read was clear, I'm going to put him back, this figure has now been vaulted. Now, if you don't know what vaulted means, it means they will not be made anymore. And at this point, I don't think any stores will have them anymore. Hot Topic exclusives kind of almost run on a cycle. After a certain while, they're moved out in favor of the next ones. And since these aren't being made anymore, it might be kind of hard to find this one. So I'm glad I got it when I did. Let's talk about the box. Beautiful artwork on it. So once again, we have the cool design. We have a little nick here or there, like a little bit of thing on the side here. But I'm starting to notice that's a kind of a pattern almost. But that, again, doesn't mean much to me. When you look at the side, you get Batman as usual. We get the Steampunk Batman, but then instead of it being like the bat signal or something, we actually get a whole bunch of gears. Machinery. what I understand steampunk is. And on the back, well, because they don't have any other figures in the steampunk line, which I think they can make a killing off of. We have, well, Steampunk Batman, the bat symbol or signa, more gears, and then, well, we have this side, which is what all of them have. Overall, beautiful figure, so well crafted, great design, great character. Can I recommend it? Definitely. My rating? A. Solid A. Also, I talked about this in a Shredder review. Look at this. See, flat. It's flat all the way around. It's not, rounded down. I don't know why they've done that, and I kind of hope they change it. Either way, if you actually are able to get your hands on a Steampunk Batman, or you already have one, make sure you do, because it's a great character. I'm happy to have him. He sits on my shelf on top of my Thomas Wayne Batman, which, to be honest, a little disappointing, but I still love the costume than the actual figure, so I'll let it pass. But yeah, if you guys are able, to actually find one for a decent price, not like $50 or something, definitely get it, because it's worth adding to your collection. That's all for now, guys, and until next time, see you later.